Hi, I'm your host, Jasmine Love, founder of Business Models for Creators. And today we're here with Anthony Andrix, the author of the upcoming poetry compilation, Repurposed, Trial by Lineation. Today he'll be sharing with us his poem Spy Balloon, and we'll be discussing it afterwards. Thank you for being here, Anthony. Take it away.
Spy balloon. Everything is a thing for a time. Spotted, picked up, scooped, bantered on about, debated, spun, capitalized upon, satirized, memed, scrolled, mythologized, then forgotten. Everything is art, held within a lens, reflected through a billion unique prescriptions, framed, judged, appreciated and despised, appraised, bought and sold, coveted, then worthless. Everything is a spy balloon, harmless then harmful, obsessing and possessing, encompassing and enthralling, swiping into frenzy until missiles are launched into the sky to bring them down. Everything is a thing for a moment, and then it is not.
Ooh, as someone who spends a lot of time on the internet, I really like this one. It really resonated with me. And I'm curious, what inspired this? Was it a viral phenomenon going on? Were you just scrolling social media? How did this poem come to be?
Sure, so I actually was watching or listening to, I can't remember which one, the news. And this was, sometime in 2023. I can't remember exactly when, but there was a story about this big white spy balloon slowly floating over the United States that had come down from Canada that was suspected to be, a Chinese spy balloon, which it turned out that it was. And then just over the course of that day and the next few days, no one could talk about anything else. I mean, it started off being like, it might not be that big of a deal, but it just, the news cycles just hammered it. Everybody online was sort of talking about it, just like everything else. Everyone had an opinion, and I remember sitting there thinking, this thing is going to get shot down, whether or not it should have been, which I don't know. I'm not involved in that sort of thing. I don't know who should do what when, but I just knew, I was like, there's no way this thing won't be shot down, because even if it's harmless, it's almost like the American people and in the news media are demanding that it be shot down. And so that is how the idea for this poem originally came to be. Of course, there's more to it than that.
Yeah, and I'm curious, how do you feel about how everything is a thing until it's not? Do you wish it were different? Do you accept it as it was? How do you feel about this phenomenon?
Well, so the big thing that's captured, I think, in this is really meme culture, right? And when we're talking about entertainment, I love meme culture. If it's just for pure entertainment, I love seeing those memes that kind of go through all of these different evolutions and everyone putting their own spin on them and them taking on their own lives. I mean, I take issue with it when it sort of spills over from, entertainment into serious issues, which is, what I'm observing here in this poem is what I think is happening in our country, is that we're losing focus. I think we're losing our ability to think critically about certain things, because everything is just so fast and in these mini cycles, these mini meme cycles. And I think, we need, as a country and as a people, to be careful not to let that fun meme culture sort of spill over into, how we view very important things happening in our country.
Yeah, and so what do you think is the solution to that? The solution to getting us focused on the serious issues and not getting us lost in meme culture?
I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. I think it's an individual thing. I mean, it's something that everybody would have to make a decision for themselves, how to consume their news, how to think about their news. And I'm not exempting myself, from this. I mean, we all have the tendency to view everything in our lives in this way, and it's just the way that the world is right now. So I don't have the solution. As a poet, this is more just about the observation of what's
Yes.
happening.
Awesome. And do you think that your book Repurpose will follow the trajectory of the spy balloon, and why or why not?
Yeah, so I hope not. Right, so if well, it depends, right? So for me, as an author, I would rather have a slow burn, right, over a frenzy and a quick death. I'd rather have people slowly discover the book, and you know, but if the alternative is nothing, then I'll take the spy balloon. But yeah, I would hope for a slow burn for this book.
Yeah, fair enough. And I think that's wise. Is there anything else you would like to share about this piece that we didn't discuss yet?
Just that not everything is a spy balloon.
Yes, yes, wise words. And when and where can people find your book Repurposed, Trial by Lineation?
Yeah, so it's expected to be out in March 2024, and it's going to be widely available online. It'll be available on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Walmart, Target, and several other online retailers.
Awesome. Thanks for being here, Anthony.
Thank you, Jasmine.